it's Victoria. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be doing kind of more sit down video, a bit more professional if you will, than the vlogs, because I'm using my camera first off, but I'm also doing everything that I bought secondhand this year, which I thought would be really fun because I really like secondhand things. I like things that have like a story and things that are like unique. Also just goes with like the whole sustainability thing. I currently work for like a sustainable company, so I'm really like into that. I will say maybe this is a little bit of overconsumption, I'm not gonna lie. But I'll also say I don't think anything in this haul is over like 50 pounds, so I don't know. If I wasn't buying secondhand, maybe I'd be buying new. And even if I did have like money to buy new, I think I would probably go for secondhand just because it's far more interesting. It's better for the planet. One of my favorite things to do is like find unique and cool and interesting things. And yeah, so I'm gonna be showing you guys everything from clothing to accessories, decor, and then furniture. I will say most of these things I did buy off of Vinted or Depop, so I'm not like some crazy like secondhand charity shop goddess or anything. I wish I was. I wish I had the time to do that. Like, I scroll on Vinted when I'm at like babysitting when the kids are asleep, that kind of thing. But anyways, let's get into it, shall we? This may or may not be a long video, so made myself a cup of tea, grab a snack, and let's get started. I am also a little bit sick. I don't know how I've gone sick for the third time in like a month. Don't even know how it's possible, but it happened. And I did it. First category is gonna be clothing, and I'm gonna start with the tops that I've bought so far this year. None of this is in order, by the way. I honestly could not figure out the order if I wanted to, because there's just quite a bit of things. And also this is obviously a collective haul, so this is from the like entire year, so from like January to December now. So first up I have this jumper, which it's kind of hard to tell, but I wore it in my last video of my vlog. I don't know if you can really see it in that video, but I got it off of Vinted. I think I paid maybe like probably too much for it for what it is, but I paid like 30 pounds for it because I don't know, I think it's just very unique. It says it's from vintage from the 70s. I don't know how accurate that is, but I do really love like vintage 60s and 70s items. Like those are my favorite. And it says Lido of California, which is really cool. It does look vintage, and it does feel like pretty high quality, which I really like. Anyways, it's just very cute. I don't think it's like wool or anything. I actually don't know the material. I don't think there's a tag on it, but it is a little bit like, it's not as warm for like winter, so I could definitely imagine it like with shorts and like some boots in like the spring, summertime. The next piece I'm going to show you guys is one of my favorite pieces because I was looking on, I believe, eBay for like something different. I think I was looking for a denim trench, and this came up and I liked it and I like saved it, but I didn't like think too much of it until I bought the jeans I'm currently wearing, or I saw the jeans that I'm currently wearing at the shop that I work at, and this top is of the same wash, and it's like kind of a unique blue denim wash, I personally think. And my head was just like, that would go perfect together, like a denim on denim kind of look, but also like I could totally wear this, you know, like separately. Obviously it's this like 1980s denim jacket with velvet. I don't know if you can tell, but this part is like velvety and it's just so freaking cool. It is from Jordache, yeah, and it's from the 1980s, and you can definitely tell from like the tags and stuff that it's definitely vintage. Super cool. I don't think I paid that much for this. Like, I think because it was being shipped from the US, I think in total it was like 50 pounds, but I think it was originally listed at like 25 like US dollars, I think. I personally think that's a really good deal in my opinion, and it's really unique and super cool. And because I do wear it with like this, like when I do wear it, a lot of people, when I'm like working, I'm wearing these jeans, and these jeans are from the shop that I work at. A lot of people ask if it's like a set, and I'm like, it's not, it's vintage. I just like match the denim and I feel like really proud of that. Anyways, yeah. The next thing that I got is from Vinted. I believe I paid like maybe 3 pounds for this. Most of the things on Vinted, unlike the jumper, like I don't think I've paid over 15 pounds for. I think. This is a little top. It reminds me a little bit of like what they would dress like an American Girl doll in like the 2000s, but I love it. Like either like a modern day Felicity vibe or Julie, who's from San Francisco, which is where I'm from. So I don't know, I just think she's really cute. She was only £3. I think there is some stains on this, but I really don't mind. Like it's so minor, I don't really care. Gives the shirt character. I think she's adorable. Obviously have not been wearing her as of recent because it's been so freaking cold. Then one of the next things that I got is very much something that I've just been wearing in summer on those like randomly really hot days, and then it would get cold again because London. It's just this little like crochet cardi shawl thing, and I just think she's really cute. I think it's a great kind of like more, it's not very functional obviously, it's definitely more accessorizing kind of vibe, but I think it adds quite a little nice touch to the outfit and just makes it kind of unique and chic. I don't know. I forgot to say, this is from Miss Evie. I forgot to say that, but yeah, that's from Miss Evie. And then this is from Debut. Yeah, next thing that I got, I found this on Depop, I believe, and then it sold, and then I went scouring on the internet to find another one, and then I found it randomly on Vinted. So like I didn't even like mean to look for it, like I just found it on Vinted. That's just how it happened, but it's from Dunes. And it's this like corduroy military jacket. It is missing a button, and it fell off because these buttons are very poorly sewn on. Something that I love this, but I have not been wearing it because the button's missing and it irritates me, and I have to find some time to go to a like sewing store and see if I can find a button that's very similar. I don't think it'll be hard to find. They're pretty like, yeah, but, and then I want to re-sew or like at least reinforce the buttons on here, and that's gonna take a little while. So this needs mending. A couple of the things in this haul do need mending, but other than that, really love this. Super cute. I can't wait to start wearing her more in the new year when it gets a little bit warmer. Okay, next up is like the one thing I think that I bought that is more like fast fashion. I bought this lacy top from Zara. I saw this like ages ago, probably like 2 years ago on Zara. Liked it, but did not feel the need to spend like, I don't even know how much money on it, probably like £30, which is obviously ridiculous for this tiny top. But and then I found it on Vinted for like £2, and I bought it because I think I was just feeling spendy at the time. Kind of regret that one because I try not to buy fast fashion firsthand, and I don't try to buy it secondhand either, but it slipped in there. The next thing I got, I wore to go vote in the US election because it was my first time voting in an American election. My second time voting overall, but first time in a US election, and I wore blue to show my support. And this is just like a little, I think mohair, yeah, mohair, top, and it's from Monsoon. It's giving sexy first lady, in my opinion, and it has a little back here, which I think is super cute. I hope I'm doing an alright job at like showing you guys the clothes because I feel like I'm more describing them than showing them, but anyways. But from Monsoon, which is always like a really good brand. Okay, next up is a favorite of mine that I bought. This jumper, I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, she's like flared sleeved and then has like this nice little like almost fold over, and she's sort of asymmetric but still kind of like shows the collarbone, which is something I really like in clothes, is like when you can like obviously like see my collarbone. I think that is very beautiful and very elegant looking, and I really like that. So yeah, love this, wear it loads. It gives me very much, especially when I wear like my Baker Boy hat or like my cap, it's giving Keira Knightley in Love Actually, and I've been wanting a top like that since I first watched that movie when I was like a child. And yes, my parents let me watch that movie when I was a child, so I've been wanting a top like this, and I would find a bunch of like obviously like off-the-shoulder tops, fast fashion and stuff, but I just like none of them hit right, and then I found this and I was like, okay, that's perfect. And it's from Zanka. I've never heard of that brand before owning this, but I found this on Depop, and because Depop, they always like make, they're so much more expensive, I probably paid like £30 for that. And this year I've decided to add more color to my wardrobe. I mean, I've showed some pretty colorful stuff so far, but I mean, I really was just like a gray, black, and beige girl for a couple of years, which was just sad and depressing, and living in a country like this, you gotta wear some color because otherwise you're just gonna be sad all the time. But I bought this little like shrug, or yeah, it's kind of boat neckish, cap like a quarter length sleeve. Another thing I really like in clothes is like a quarter length sleeve. Not sure why, just love them. But yeah, I bought this. It doesn't have a tag. It says it was made in Italy. I have no idea like where it's from, but it's really cute. It's mohair. It has some like sparkles on it, or sequins or whatever. And I really just love her. She's super cute, and I've worn her a lot this year. Next thing is very similar to the thing I just showed you, and it's this little eyelet cap sleeve. I keep saying cap sleeve, it's not a cap sleeve. It's quarter length sleeve top. I found this, I think, for about £5, maybe less, on Vinted, and it's actually from Gap Kids. So yeah. Fun fact about me, I do actually like to sometimes shop in the kids section of anywhere, charity shops, regular shops. I sometimes fit their stuff. My next top is quarter length sleeve situation going on, but here it is. It's a yeah, boat neck quarter length sleeve top from Bowden, which was one of the brands that I wore a lot as a child. Like I wore mini Bowden, like the kids one. And I just remember kids like making comments at me being like, why do you wear that? Because it's just not something that American children wear, but it is something that English children wear. Everyone else was wearing like Justice and like Abercrombie, but I was wearing Minnie Bowden and Hannah Anderson. So very, very different. These have like kind of little beads on it, which I think are super cute. There is one missing like on one of like the bottom beads on the front. If I ever find like a set of beads that matches that perfectly, I will be buying it and fixing that, but for now it's fine because it is cute. And it has become one of my like staple pieces in my wardrobe. For a while it became my avatar outfit. Not even joking. Yeah. My next top is from Vinted as well. I think I paid like £10 for this. It is Karen Millen, so very nice quality and very highly sought after on Vinted if you shop on Vinted. But it's just like more like a scoop neck, and it has this really cool like buttons ruffle thing on it. I think I may want to dye this. I am not sure yet if I want to go for like a darker beige or like a brown. It's up in the air. We shall see what I do in the future, but I really like her. It did look more beige in the picture, and that's why I bought it. And it's more like pinky beige than I was expecting, but she's still cute. I still wear her. And she's very comfortable. The next top is actually the one I'm wearing right now, and it's from Jane Norman, and this one I found on Depop for kind of a little bit pricey, and then it sold to somebody else. I scoured the internet for it, and then I also found it on Vinted for slightly cheaper, so I was very pleased. Alright, moving on to bottoms. I definitely have less in this category, but still decent amount. Something I bought as of recent, and not sure how I feel about them, testing something out. And I will definitely not be able to wear these until like maybe May. But these are these cargo shorts. They're white, but they're like proper cargo. They're a little less thicker than I thought they were gonna be. It's fine. And they are a little bit like, I feel like, maybe you can't tell, but they're a little bit like they could maybe be see-through, especially like on the back. But I actually had a plan for this. I want to dye them like a very specifically gray, navy gray kind of color. Gray navy. And I think she would look really cute with like a more feminine top and then like a boot situation. So yeah, really love her. Alright, next up I bought because in the new year I want to start taking ballet lessons again, because ballet is one of my favorite things in the entire world to watch and consume on media. I've always loved the art and the sport of it. So I bought these trackies. I bought these trackies to wear to my ballet classes because I have like no sweats. I own one pair right now, currently one. The other pair ripped, another pair also damaged beyond belief, which I suppose is the point of a trackie or like a sweatpant. So I bought these because, yeah. Anyways, I'll be doing ballet lessons because lifelong dream of mine, just gonna do it. It's also a hobby to have, and I love being a girl with 10 million hobbies. Next up are a pair of suede trousers that have like a hook and eye clasp down here. Annoying about these is that this came off, and so I've been like not wearing it because that just annoyed me and I haven't had time to like, I think I could probably fix that myself, but I could take it to a tailor, I'm not really sure. These are from Plain Sud jeans. I have no idea, like they're definitely vintage. I got them off of Depop for I don't know how much, but probably again more than I should have paid, but they're proper vintage. Next up is something that I have not even worn because I need to get it mended to fit me, but I still really love it, so I'm definitely gonna get it fixed, if that makes sense. But it's this skirt. Obsessed with her. If I wear it really low-waisted, kind of fits, but like barely. It's from Bay. It's a size UK 10, so obviously not my size. But she's really cute, and she has like a little ruffle bottom. In my opinion, it's very like Devil Wears Prada, Emily / Giselle model character vibes, which I really like. And I think that's kind of what I bought in mind. But I find a lot that Bay is a good brand to buy off of Vinted. The only thing that's annoying about them is that they often don't have smaller sizes. I'm not sure if it's just because all the smaller girlies have bought everything, but they tend to have like just no like 4s to 8s. It's like 10s or ups. So yeah, which is a bit annoying, but it's fine. Next up, something that I bought. I think I bought this at the beginning of the year. I definitely wore it like in springtime. This little skirt, also very similar like look to the one I just showed you, but just floral. Obviously you can tell I like that. This is from Les Roses. Yeah, Les Roses. I don't think it's actually like a French brand. I think it's actually a Korean. I think it's Korean. I think. I could be wrong, but I'm like pretty sure. But anyways, she's super cute. I like her a lot. Got it off of Depop, so yeah. I think I also paid like a bit too much for that. Anytime I bought something off of Depop, you just know that I paid too much for it. That's what I'm gonna say. Last bottom I got is this vintage 90s suede like corset-y skirt. I thought for the longest time that you were to wear it this way because the tag is here, but it's actually, the front is this way. So, but it's definitely this way because this skirt actually, which I had no idea until I wore it properly, has pockets somewhere. I can't find them right now, but they, oh here they are. It has pockets. My camera just stopped recording. I'm confused. Anyways, the next thing I got, I also have not worn yet, because it broke immediately when I got it and I could not return it. I got this at a vintage store in Shoreditch. I got this dress. It is a like it's handmade. They said it was from the 1960s. I do not know if that's accurate, but it's handmade. The mother, someone's mom made it for them. Like it is not like it's not from anywhere. Someone handmade this, but the zipper broke on it. I mean, to be fair, the zipper that was used on it, not great. So I've been meaning to take it to a tailor and getting it fixed. You can tell it's handmade. It's really nice. I mean, the fabric quality is amazing. But yeah, anyways, but I got it at Kin, which is like a secondhand / reworks clothing store and / accessory store in Shoreditch and Notting Hill. Last thing I got in terms of clothing is this dress. It's from Jennifer with a Y. Anyways, but it's just like a cargo dress. I like her quite a bit. Won't be wearing this for a while though, until next year. Actually, not over with the clothes yet. Sorry, I lied about that. This is just like my favorite thing I've bought so far. It is this like, I guess you could say leopard or like even Dalmatian, but I would say just spotty dotty house coat. Like I probably wouldn't wear this out. I might wear it as like a ballet warm-up or whatever. But I just wear it as a house coat. I wear this around the house and it's my favorite thing ever. It's from Another Fox. I've never heard of that brand before. No regrets buying this. I'm obsessed with it. Moving on to the last clothing category, coats. But the first one, which I love, is yeah, long denim trench vibe coat. Really obsessed with her. And also from Gap. Amazing find. I think that's like vintage Gap. I'm pretty sure like vintage, i.e. like 2005, 7. So I guess not quite vintage, but get in there. Last thing that I got is this little like raincoat, trench coat thing. It's not really a trench, but it's trench vibes. I do feel a little bit like Paddington Bear when I wear it, and I'm not mad about it. I love the like lining in it, which is what really like kind of sold me on it, I guess. But actually how I found this is that a girl came into the shop that I work at and she was wearing this and I was like, you look so cute, I love your coat, where's it from? And she was like, I actually don't know, I think I got it at Zara 4 or 5 years ago. And I was like, oh, it's so cute. So then on Vinted I looked it up and it's actually not from Zara, it's from TRF outerwear. It's from like a Zara sister brand or something like that, but she's super cute and I do wear her loads. Now moving on to accessories. I bought quite a few belts. I feel like that's my biggest accessories category because I do love them. I do unfortunately have to get all except one of them altered, so I've not worn them loads. And it's just something that I'm like saving up money for in the new year because it's expensive getting things altered. First is this absolutely freaking incredible, super freaking cool like belt. My flatmate says it looks like MMA fighter, is that what they're called? Belt. I say he's dumb and he's a boy and he doesn't know what he's talking about. But I'm obsessed with this. I think it's just like, it's a little flower, it's really cute, and it's kind of like almost like you can wear it with like a mini skirt and then it'll be like a layered double mini skirt kind of vibe. Okay, next one, it's just this like navy blue suede belt. Like that is so cool, and it literally matches like my everyday bag, which is the navy blue suede, and I love the like buckle on it. I think it's really cute. I'm a sucker for like a big belt with a big buckle, obviously. Next, I don't know why I bought this. I'm confused. I'm conflicted, but it's this rhinestone sparkly belt and it's just a bit too big. So I haven't worn it and I don't actually really know how to style it. I don't know why I bought this. I'm a bit confused. I'm like, it's not very me, but I'm gonna keep it for now because it is really cool. It's from Jigsaw originally. The first one, no idea. This one says it's from Q. Also says it's a size large. That's why it doesn't fit me. Okay. Anyways, it's from Q. K-E-W, like Kew Gardens. Last belt I found in a charity shop. And it's just like a regular brown belt with a silver buckle just because I didn't really have a brown belt. I don't know where it's from, but Vinted. Oh no, charity shop. Right. Next up, shoes. I only got one pair of shoes this entire year, secondhand. I think my everyday like boots that I wear are secondhand, but I bought them over a year ago. I got these Stuart Weitzman kitten heels that are patent tortoiseshell. I had like a dream about these and I woke up and I was like, I need those. I scoured the internet and I could not find what I was looking for, and I finally found these. And I'm normally a 4.5 UK, but these are a 5 and they're a little too small, which is not normally what happens. Normally it's the opposite. So, but 4.5 is a rare size to find, so I normally go for 5s. Found a 38, which is a UK 5. They're tiny bit too small. You can take them to cobblers and they can stretch them out a bit for you. I'm worried that because it's like a patent leather it won't be able to, but I'm gonna try because I spent hours digging through the internet to find these in my size because everything was like a UK 7, and honestly at this point I think that probably would have fit, but I did not know that at the time. So anyways, but love these. Beautiful, gorgeous. Never getting rid of those. Even if they don't fit me, one of my children hopefully will inherit them with smaller feet. I don't know. Next up I have bags. I only got 2 bags, which is enough. You really don't need more than 2 bags. One is like my everyday bag when I'm not like going to nannying and doing like 10 different jobs in one day. I just wear this like as long as I can fit my book and my water in here, we're fine. But I got this in a charity shop in a random place in Kent when I was on holiday with my family for Easter. Yeah, and it's just like a little stitched like navy suede bag, and she's really cute. Next one I really love. I think it's super cool, but unfortunately it broke and I have to get it fixed. I know, I feel like half these things in this haul I have to get fixed, but it's what you get when you buy a secondhand like carpet bag, and it has this like pretty nice handle. Had like a cool little like charm on it that was like on the zipper, but then the zipper broke. So I need to get a new zipper for this because honestly this zipper is just like not it, and I think if it had like a really nice metal zipper and then put the charm back on the zip, it would look so much better. So excited to get that fixed in the new year when I have the money to do so. Last 2 accessories and then we'll move on to books and things. I got this beret, this like military beret that you can like cinch a little bit. When I bought it, the little like thing that sticks out was not in the picture. It was like, I thought it was like a flat military beret, which is what I was looking for. I think I could probably like cut this off, but I'm like scared to, so I might ask like again like a tailor or something if like that would be possible. But 2025, bringing back the berets. Next up, I have a scarf, one scarf and one scarf only. It's just this like long thin velvet tassel scarf. I was sitting in a pub with my flatmate and I saw a girl wearing one very similar to this. Don't know if it's actually like, you know, was this exact one, obviously. And I thought I need one of those because I'd seen another girl also wearing one. I don't think it was this color, I think it was like green, but when in the shop that I work at, which I get a lot of fashion inspiration from the customers that come in there, and I was like, I want that. And she goes, it was my mom's in the 90s. And I was like, oh damn. And yeah, so I got this. I will say I'm like almost 90% sure, no, I'm like 100% sure that this was a belt from a velvet jacket kind of situation, or dress, and it's from M&S, but like old M&S. I love it. I think it's really nice. Now to like decor and things like that. I only got 3 things because I don't have a lot of space and I haven't put too much effort into decorating my room because that just takes money and time, and I don't know if I can make this room look much better than it already does because it's just kind of a small gray room. I found this in a charity shop with my sister and I saw this and I immediately went, I want this. It's mine. I have to have this. So I bought it for £2 and I'm very happy that I bought it for £2 because it's so cute. It doesn't have a name, so if you have a name suggestion, please leave it below. Yeah, no name at the moment, but very cute little china duck, and I'm very happy that I got him and or her. Next up, I just got this tiny little dish. There was like a couple of them at Oxfam, but I just got this one and I just put my keys in it. Me and my flatmate just put our keys in it and it's like so cute and it's my favorite thing ever. And it will follow me to every flat that I go into after this one. And lastly, I got this little shell. There was again like 2 of them, but I just got one of them at a charity shop. It has all like my bracelets and things, which I wanted to wear for this video, but then I was like, that's gonna be really clinky and clanky and annoying, so didn't do that. Anyways, but yeah, got this. Oh my god, got this and I love it. Just put my like hoops in there when I'm done for the day, and she's really cute. Alright, now next category is books. I only got 5 secondhand books compared to the other, I think 27, 28 books that I've read this year, so not a great ratio, but I try. Oh, I totally forgot, actually, my entire Harry Potter set of books, which is on my bottom shelf there, is secondhand. I got it off Facebook Marketplace, so yeah, she gave it to me for £10, even though she listed it for 12, which I thought was really nice. Yeah, these are the books that I got, and I read all of them except for 2, so I've read 3 of them. One of the first ones I got is at a really cool bookstore in London called Hurlingham Books. It's like my favorite place to go in the entire world, but it says Toxic Parents, and I bought this more as a joke, but also like maybe one day I'll read it. Yeah, maybe I'll read it just so that I know not to be a toxic parent in the future. Who knows? Next one is called Miss Austen. I bought this for £1 in Farah, and yeah, it was good. A little slow paced. It's really just a story about like Jane Austen's sister, but I do believe it's fairly accurate. I think I gave it like a 3 out of 5 stars. I can't remember, but it was good. It was just slow paced. It was like not that interesting, and it did talk about like her grief and sadness over her sister, and it flipped between like kind of 2 timelines. Next book is Esperance Rising, which is my favorite book in the entire world. I got this off of World of Books. This is my favorite book. This is my favorite book in the entire world. I have a copy of it in San Francisco, but I don't have one here, and I just bought it secondhand. It's not in print anymore, so I think you have to buy it secondhand, but if you're gonna read that book, I highly recommend it. I gave it to my friend to read. She loved it too. Next, I read The Virgin Suicides. yeah, it was really good. It was dark. It was really good. I read it in a couple of days. Obviously it's a very short book, but it is very dark. So yeah, I don't know. Everyone talks about this book, but yeah, anyways, I got it for £1 as well. I've been wanting to read it, but it's just much better to buy secondhand. And the next book I have not read yet, but it is The Red House. It just sounded really good. I am gonna be doing a video on like all the books that I've read in 2024, and then my books for the upcoming year, and then asking like book recommendations. But yeah, so I haven't read this yet, but once I finish Harry Potter, I believe, because I'm still in the middle of reading the series, but like obviously for the second time, but I will probably start this book because I have it on hand, and I bought this one for £3. Anyways, but yeah, so I'll read this. And then the last thing that I got secondhand this year is my bookcase. I got it for £20 on Facebook Marketplace, I believe, and it's my favorite thing ever. It is my pride and joy. It is my child. I will also be taking that with me in every flat I have in the future as well, because I love it. I had a really small, like, it was like a caddy. It was like, I think for a bathroom or something like that before for my books, but obviously I outgrew that. One of my dreams is to have a huge built-in bookcase in my like future home, and filled with all the books that I've ever read and loved in there. So I collect all the books that I've read, and yeah, like reading is a huge passion of mine. So yeah, anyways, okay guys, thank you so much for watching. That's it for this video, although that was quite a lot and took me forever to film. Sorry it's a bit like gloomy and dark in here, but I tried my best working with what I got. And yeah, so that's everything I got secondhand this year. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I've never really seen anyone make a video like this before, at least not to my knowledge, so really enjoyed filming this because like fashion and secondhand is something that I'm very, very passionate about, and would love to continue kind of talking about that on this channel if that's something you guys would want to see. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Comment below your favorite item or piece that I picked up this year, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!